Hey, what's up guys, this is Sky475 here, reviewing the Mifine Selfie Stick / Monopod. Now if you haven't already, as usual, make sure to check out my unboxing video. The link will always be in the description. I always recommend people to watch the unboxing video first because this review will not go into detail of all the contents that's included with this product. Now I did receive this as a product review unit from Mifine, but I promise to give you guys my unbiased and thorough review as I do always. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So as you can tell, this is not your typical selfie stick. It is not portable by any means. It's extremely long. The shortest, it is at 16 inches long. It really is more of a monopod as it has a pretty thick base and it has extendable arms that are similar to that found on tripods. To take photos and videos, it comes with a little mini Bluetooth remote here, more on that a little bit later, which it also has a built-in mount that you can attach to the stick, which unfortunately I feel is pretty loose. The mount also tends to block the on-off switch, which is located at a very awkward spot on this remote. Moving up this monopod, you'll find 3 more clasps for it to extend even further, and then here at the top is the phone mount area. It has a little mini convex selfie mirror, which really doesn't do anything because you'll most likely be looking at the much bigger screen on your phone. Now to actually mount a phone or a GoPro, you just go ahead and screw it in with this little wheel on the bottom, which I think is quite ingenious. It is the standard quarter threading, so you can pretty much attach any kind of tripod accessory here. And on the bottom is also the typical female quarter threading, so you can actually technically attach this to a mini tripod or even a full-size tripod as seen here if you really want to get those really high up shots. Now when this thing is fully extended in its selfie mode, it is approximately 4.5 feet long, so you can get quite a bit of scenery if you want to use this as opposed to just using your arm. The one thing I do find that's a little bit subpar to the rest of the construction is the phone mount that's included. It's this plastic squarish thing that really should have a smaller footprint and should be a lot less squeaky than it is now. It is spring-loaded and it is able to fit pretty much any smartphone these days, and the foam that's used to cushion your device is kind of cheap, so I think this is kind of strange that they chose to include such a subpar quality phone mount to go with this monopod. Now on Amazon's listing, they list it as it being waterproof. Now this is quite deceiving because the stick itself is probably waterproof, though I assume there will be some corrosion afterwards since it doesn't seem like the metal has a particular coating or anything, but that's because the Bluetooth electronic component is in the remote shutter. And I dig around a little bit on Amazon and I found out exactly what this remote shutter is. And it is this generic Bluetooth remote shutter by QuickPick, and it probably could be by any Asian company most likely. They just stuck in this cardboard box, when if you see my unboxing video you know what I'm talking about, and just kind of meshed this whole thing together and called it the Mifine Selfie Stick Monopod thing. Now I have nothing wrong as long as it does everything as advertised, but it doesn't. First of all, I really don't think this Bluetooth remote thing is waterproof unless you put it in some kind of bag, and then the tactile feeling on this remote feels really cheap, and I had a terrible time trying to get this thing to pair with my phone. One time it would pair, but then it wouldn't actually take any photos and it would keep on unpairing, and it was just a whole mess. It was just so frustrating that I really considered giving this product a 1 star. But then I considered the fact that I could still use it for other uses, like the monopod feature, which actually is quite handy since I am kind of a short stature, and then the full length of this thing is pretty much a perfect length for me. So with that in mind, I did decide to bump up the score slightly. The summary of my pros and cons that I have accumulated is currently posted on the screen for your perusal. Overall, I think that again this is one of those products that have a great concept but not so great execution. I think this is a good monopod, but as a selfie stick it definitely fails in many areas. It's not waterproof as advertised, and the Bluetooth is just a nightmare to use. So here is my final score for this product. Do you guys agree with me, disagree with me? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like to support the channel, and if you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe to Skyforce95. Thank you for watching.